Welcome to I Am Blessed Tarot. Welcome to all my subscribers. I love you guys. I feel called to do oracle card reading. So we're gonna do spiritual messages for those of all of us on spiritual journey. We're all on spiritual journey. So I was supposed to pull oracle cards in my previous read, and I completely forgot. It seemed like the reading was pretty. How do you say? It gave us clarity, and I kind of forgot about it. Like I said, I'm a very intuitive reader. I don't set out what cards I'm gonna use, what style I'm gonna use. I let it be, and I just channel. Keep in mind, not all readings gonna resonate with you. That's just impossible. For a few of the viewers leaving negative comments or dissatisfaction, that just means we're not aligned. That just means you're in a wrong place watching a wrong video. There is no reason to leave negative comments, because whatever energy you put out, it's gonna come back to you. So if someone's starting a tarot channel and trying to give healing messages and you don't resonate or you don't like it, I understand. Not all gonna resonate, but you don't have to react in a negative way, right? I also won't address this ever again, but just know you will be blocked from the channel. That is me, practicing what I preach, having boundaries. Yeah. So with a lot of love, let's see what the spirit messages are. We're just gonna do a whole oracle read. Surrender. First card, surrender. This is my favorite card because of the wings. So beautiful it is. Deep dive, surrender. Is this light blocking? There we go. I wanted a little bit of brightness so we can see. More messages, please. Angels of Most High, of truth, compassion, and love on the spiritual journey. What do my collective need to know? What messages can I give them to bring them healing, guidance, clarity? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Two more cards, please. Two more cards. Two more cards. Two more cards, please. Angels of Most High. One more card. One more card for my collective. There we go. Yeah, so the first message I see is surrender. Surrender to your calling, surrender to how things are at the moment, surrender to not knowing where this journey is going to take us, how we're going to find breakthrough, where the resources are going to come from, how I'm going to get from point A to point B. Surrender to that. Surrender to the control of knowing everything and having all the answers. I do this a lot. I don't know if a lot of you guys do. 844 could be significance to you. You could be seeing a lot of that numbers, 8 and 4s. 844 or 484. Yeah. So that is 8 is also a symbol of prosperity, abundance, clarity, guidance. Prosperity and abundance is not just limited to material wealth, right? Prosperity and abundance is prosperity and abundance in good health, prosperity and abundance in peace of mind, prosperity and abundance in freedom to do what you want to do, prosperity and abundance of financial freedom to pursue your passions, prosperity and abundance of clarity, right? Prosperity and abundance of alignment, of spiritual guidance. So yeah, this is a lot of them. So the message I see very clearly here for you is to surrender to not knowing a lot of things. Surrender to not knowing, how, when, what is going to manifest what you are needing and what you are looking for. Deep dive. Diving into a task. Deep dive is diving deeper within ourselves, to learn ourselves, to understand ourselves, to receive the guidance from our inner self, from our inner higher self, from the source within us. We all have source within us. And when we deep dive into those waters of emotions of our heart, will give you a chance to heal yourself. Yeah. Surrender to your path, to your journey, to your calling. Come inside your heart. Come deep dive into your heart I feel a lot of you guys are being called to work on your heart chakra at the moment, to heal your heart, which is going to help you deep dive and receive the messages and a lot of clarity. Because what comes next after heart, home, compassion is root girl, the disowned self. Again, this is talking about root chakra. So what this card brings as the message is to have compassion for ourselves, to love ourselves. This is the card of self-love, self-nurturing, self-care, self-compassion, self-forgiving, self-validation, self-approval. I see a lot of people these days posting so many things on social media just to get likes, just to receive attention. The need for that comes when we have not given that attention to ourselves. The need for external validation comes when we have invalidated our feelings. So validate yourself. All the obstacles that you experience, all the obstacles you've overcome, all the challenges that got put to you, all the people who came into your life who took advantage of your kind, sweet heart. Love that part of you, nurture that part of you. Root girl, disowned self, tells us a story about healing our inner child wounds. This is a message for me too. This is about healing our inner child wounds, the part of ourselves that we pushed down, that we suppressed, part of ourselves that got told to shut it. When we were a child. This is part of ourselves that we suppressed in order to go about our day, in order to go about our life, in order to survive and do what was needed to do. For some of you, this is coming from, you could come from abusive home, abusive marriage, and you're no longer there, and you're healing a lot of it. And a lot of this past trauma memories are coming up, and it might be causing you feelings and triggers that you don't want to feel. This is how our subconscious protects us. When we experience trauma during childhood, or even in our early adult forming years, where we are developing interpersonal skills, communication skills, we are expressing ourselves in early adulthood, our projects, our things we talk about, things we're passionate about, things we're talented about. And when we express ourselves and we got put down because that's how the society is right now, right? A lot of people are willing to put you down or give you a negative, even for people like me who are just, I don't have to do this, I have a full-time job, but I want to heal because I'm called to do that. I received blessing of healing. I went through everything and I healed myself, and I feel I need to put this out for everybody on this journey who are going through same thing, right? And even people like me will receive negative comments and dislikes, and it's okay. I'm not triggered by them because I healed myself. I validate myself. I recognize myself. I embrace myself. I give kudos to myself. I love myself. And this is how you heal your inner child. This is how you see yourself. This is when you stop needing the need to seek external validation, external approval, external love. This is giving it to yourself. Inner child healing is a huge part of twin flame journey, huge part of spiritual journey, huge part of manifesting, of breaking cycles. Yeah. So you are working through this right now. This is a heart chakra and a root chakra. I see. Could be experiencing blockages at the time. So what I see call here is to deep dive in your emotional state, to surrender to what is, surrender to yourself, surrender to the divine guidance, clarity, love, through your heart space, through loving yourself, through nurturing yourself, having compassion for yourself, for every obstacle you've been through, every challenge you've been through, right? You made it through. You have come here, you've overcome all of those, you've come this far, and now look at you, you're healing yourself more so than what majority of population is doing. If all of us started doing inner healing work, this earth would be a whole different place. This earth would be a whole different place. So this is what it is, resonating, connecting to your soul tribe, connecting to your soul family, connecting to what calls to you, what calls to your inner being, your authentic inner being, without labeling things as good, bad, oh, I don't do this, oh, this is evil, or this is negative, or, like labeling things. Heal yourself. Accept everything you see on the outside, negative and positive. It's all part of you. It is all part of us. We label things negative that we have rejected and unaccepted about ourselves. So when we see this in others, for example, I will say, let's say an adult person is babbling and talking to themselves, right? Now we know in popular culture, everyone will say, oh, this person's crazy, or they're lunatic, or they're cuckoo, or delulu. But maybe this person's more in tune. Maybe they're tapped and tuned into their spirit guides, right? But we automatically assume negative label to it. And so people who reject this part of themselves, this inner guidance part of themselves, this inner spirit within themselves, will feel very triggered by seeing someone who openly displays their ability to talk to themselves. Now, don't get me wrong, not everybody is sane, but I'm talking about people in spiritual community. So this is accepting all of it. Accept that there are people who are like that, and I'm okay with that. Accept that there are people who are triggered by that, and I'm okay with that. Accept people who are on their healing journey, who are not 100% there, and accept that. And I accept all parts of me, so I accept all parts outside of me. And when you heal your heart and you heal your inner childhood, all the parts that you rejected and everyone else around you rejected, you will come to this place of finding peace and resonance within yourself, resonance with the universe, with your environment, with your surrounding, resonance with animals, birds, nature, everything. Yeah. Many mask authentic self. Yeah. So a lot of us are walking, actually 95% of us are walking with the mask on. What is the mask? What are the masks, right? All the different masks that we wear. So this is the guidance that I see right now, is heal your heart, the pain that you have suppressed within yourself, that you have put down and put a lock on them, the tall walls that you build in order to protect your heart. Deep dive into those parts of you. Own all parts of you. Love and accept all parts of you. Surrender to your journey, to your path, to your calling. Yeah. Reach out, connect to your authentic community, your soul calling, where you feel, your soul family, your tribe, whatever it is, however it is, whether it be through books or social media or YouTube or people in your community. Maybe there are social groups. A lot of us are on the spiritual journey now because Earth is ascending. We are rising to a higher timeline of being, Earth is doing that. So as a result, we are all pushed to do that. So yeah, connect with those and you would find a lot of healing, a lot of answers, a lot of clarity. You would feel connected, like you're not alone. So the masks we put on in order to be accepted for who we are, in order to look acceptable, in order to be acceptable, in order to not be criticized or outcasted, we adopt these masks and they become our self-identity. They become our ego. It's when people say, oh, I'm a spiritual. That is your ego. That's not you. Ego wants to define who we are. Ego is very quick to define who we are. And we all have ego. Ego is a good thing to have. It's a self-identity. Ego is a good thing to have, but ego is not good when it becomes you. It becomes all of you. That's not good, right? To say, oh, I'm spiritual and I don't do that, that's ego. Or to say, yeah, I don't watch chick flick, right? That's the ego. Or to say, I don't eat this, or I'm so and so, that's ego. Ego wants to define ourselves. So this is call to shed these masks that you have put on about who you are and what you do and what you're capable of and what you are able to manifest. Yeah, let go of these tight holds about yourself because you are discovering yourself, you're healing yourself. Spiritual narcolepsy. So a lot of you could resonate, a lot of my viewers who are on their spiritual journey, the chosen ones who are waking up. This is falling angel is like falling asleep to your potential, falling asleep again, going back to doing things the way you were doing, wearing the mask because it's painful and it's triggering and it's hurtful to go through this journey. So this is a call to not fall back asleep, to not go back to toxic ways, to not go back to things that trigger us, to not fall back because that's what we're familiar with, right? You have limitless possibilities. Anything you desire, want, dream of, hope for, affirm to yourself. It's possible for you. It's possible for you. Possibilities for you are as infinite as the stars in the picture that you see. This person is tapping in and is receiving its energy, its source, its guidance, its nurturing, its healing from the divine realm, from the higher divine realms. And you have this capacity. You have this ability. So come into yourself. Calm down a little bit. Right? Nurture your heart. Heal your heart. Parts of you that got rejected, that got unaccepted. Parts of you that you rejected and said, no, right? We a lot of us do that. We reject parts of ourselves because that's what we were taught as a young adult, young children. This is acceptable, not acceptable. This is cool, not cool. right? All of these layers that we build up as we grow as part of our journey, they all become masks. They all become layers upon layers upon layers upon layers on top of our heart, which stops, from us reaching our authentic self, from tapping into the energy, the power that is within ourselves. Yeah. Ego sublimation. So when you do this, when you work on loving yourself, on healing yourself, on coming together, on shedding, layers of yourself that you rejected, you're unaccepted, accepting who you are, your divine being, you're here to do, you're here to ascend, you're here to raise the energy, the frequency of the earth, because the earth is rising, we are all rising. You are receiving your guidance, your love, you have this capacity, ability to tap in, to receive ideas, your opportunities, whatever you want, through the divine, through the connection, in alignment. And this will help you shed your ego. This will help you heal your ego. We can never be egoless. We all have ego. You cannot separate your ego from you, but you can heal it. You can have it healthy. You can check it and you can have it healthy ego. What do I mean by that? How do you do that? It's when you accept parts of you, when you heal parts of you, and you look at yourself the way divine sees you. You look at yourself the way universe and divine sees you, as this transcendental ethereal being, has the power and capacity and spiritual authority and position to overcome this. Yeah. When you do this, the things that you believe about yourself, the story, the narration, the limitations that you put on yourself will be shattered. Yeah. This is when your limitations, your lack mindset will be shattered. So this is what divine's trying to get you. Surrender to who you are, all of you, everything, good, bad, all of it. Accept it, deep dive into it. Love and nurture the parts of you, the parts of inner child. One of the great ways to do inner child healing is to sit quietly with yourself. Wherever it is you're comfortable, you love, by the water, by the mountains, by the tree, on the grass, out in the open, in your backyard, with your pets, however, right? You sit with yourself and imagine and picture yourself wherever you are, your childhood home, your earliest memory. Go stand there and see everything as if you're seeing a picture of your childhood. Pick a memory that you remember that comes naturally to you, your earliest memory. And you go and you give that little child a hug, a childhood version of yourself. And you hug that person and you say, we've made it. We've healed. We are loved. We are divinely guided. Whole universe loves us. And we are here. That you are not alone. And this is one way to heal your own inner child. That you are not alone. You are here with the universe. You're guided. You're loved. You're here with your soul family. You came here to do for a big purpose. You came here to serve and add to be with the divine, to help divine, to bring all of us, to rise all of us, right? I don't know if what I'm saying is coming through. Because I'm trying to express that when you help yourself, you help everybody. Yeah. Not only you help yourself, but you help everybody. Clarity and organization. So I see a lot of root chakra, sacral chakra blockages. Root chakra governs our ability and our need to feel safe, to feel comfortable, to feel that you're provided for loved, to feel stability. And this is very important. A lot of you, including myself, may not have had, luxury of having all of this comforts as a child. We had all our challenges and obstacles that we had to overcome. For some of us, it's the sibling rivalry, right? A little bit of that abuse where you get told, who do you think you are? Why are you doing this? This is not good. Stop doing this. You're embarrassing yourself, right? All of these words during our forming years, they affect our root chakra. Root chakra is responsible. Root chakra is responsible for you feeling safe, comfortable to express yourself. After root chakra comes sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is where we feel confidence, is where we feel fire to kickstart something. A lot of people who have ADHD, ADD, struggle with root chakra stability. Their root chakra is not stable. So they lack the motivation, the fire, the passion, the go-getting of the sacral chakra to go and implement things, to go and do things. Yeah. So when you heal your root chakra, your sacral chakra, you heal parts of you that feel unworthy, that feel lacking, that feel not good enough, that feel like, who am I to talk about it? I'm not expert. To doubt yourself. When you heal this, you heal all parts of that. Yeah. You're watched by your angels, your ancestors, your guide, your spirit guide. Yeah. You're not alone. They're here with you on this journey. They're waiting for you to tap in with them, to connect with them, to resonate with them, to receive the love, the guidance, the emotion, the healing that is here for you. Let me move these so you guys can see all the cards. Yeah. So you can receive, when you tap in, when you deep dive into your emotion, into your heart space, and you allow the freedom to yourself without any preconceived ideas or expectations of what you're going to get out of this. You're not getting anything out of this. That's not the goal. Your goal is to just be yourself, to come to yourself as you are, without any expectations, without any limitations. You're just coming to yourself. And when you do that, you will connect to your ancestral wisdom. You will connect to what is yours. You will receive the guidance, the love, the nurturing, the healing that you need to heal your ego, to shed these masks, to heal your root chakra, sacral chakra, heart chakra. A lot of blues too. It's the throat chakra. Purple is our crown chakra. When you do that, you will be able to surrender fully to who you are and welcome and receive. Yeah. So have a curious mind. Have a curious mind without self-judgment or expectations. I want to pull more what this stranger curiosity is. What is a stranger curiosity? Can we get one more card, please? Yeah. Rising above the fray, eyes of the eagle. This card comes up for me often, and I will often see hawks in conjunction to this, hawks or eagles. And whenever you see this, it is a message to have a higher perspective, to take a bigger look, because eagle, hawks, they have a very high perspective of everything. This is also a message to not go tit for tat with people with lower energy, with lower mindset, who don't know what you are working through, who don't have this knowledge yet, who don't have the vision and clarity yet, right? To not argue with them, to not go toe to toe with them. When you do that, you're putting in your energy, you're involving your energy with their energy. Now both of you are doing tango. So stay away from the tango, right? Keep your peace. You have a higher vision. who you are, why you're here, what your journey is, what your calling is, what is promised to you, what is divinely yours. Yeah, you're an eagle. Don't argue with pigeons on the ground. Don't argue with pigeons on the ground. You're an eagle, so have a high perspective of yourself, a bigger picture, a bigger vision of who you are. Keep the eyes on the prize. Everything else is a distraction. What is the eyes on the prize for you in this particular is to heal yourself. To heal yourself so you have no more blockages to what you desire and what you want, and have the full power to manifest, to become the master manifester. And that's how you do it. You focus on yourself, you heal yourself, you accept all parts of yourself, you love it yourself, you believe you're worthy, you're deserving, you deep dive into the parts of yourself that, would scare most people, would send them running. Accept it. It's all part of you. And when you do that, you accept all parts of everyone else around you. So this is the message. This is also a message I feel called to give, that if you do experience some sort of drama in your near future, let's say whether it be on social media, whether it be on news, whether it be what's happening in your particular country, whether it be what's happening in your particular relationship within your family, if you see some sort of chaos, distraction, taking you away from this healing, peaceful, calm mind that you're coming into, while you're trying to do that, if you feel some sort of chaos coming towards you, this is the message to take a higher view and not get involved in it. Do not lose yourself in it. You have put in a lot of work, a lot of hard work to maintain this, this sense of yourself, to heal this. Oftentimes distractions will come during that time. Yeah. To maintain your peace, have a higher view of why you're here, why you're going through it, why people are triggered, what you're doing, what you're about. You don't have to explain to anybody what you're about. It's you and your journey. Yeah, I see you receiving a lot of perspective. And you are coming into this higher knowledge. This also reminds me of, the all-seeing eye, the eye of Ra, or like the eye of the Most High. Having that eye, having that access. Having that access through this. That was your reading. So that's the message, oracle card for my spiritual baddies. Leave me a message, like, subscribe if this reading resonated. I love you guys. Bye.